Oftentimes, we see teams move on from their starting running back after one contract, but not here. One team has agreed to a new deal to keep one of the best backs in the game right where he is.
This is a city that's hosted more Super Bowls than almost anybody else. And, oh yeah, Brock, they've won a couple of their own along the way, too. We're in the home of the Buccaneers, Tampa, Florida, and Raymond James Stadium. Up next, it's our main event between the Pittsburgh Steelers and the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Ball is teed up. Chase McLaughlin to do the honors. And we're off from Tampa. Wilson with a return here. And already we've got a loose football. And the fumble recovery is made. And in.
Well, damn, that's the first.
Chase McLaughlin for the point after.
All the time I played this game, and it's the first time that weird shit ever happened.
Send right down the middle and good. And that's good for a 7-0 lead.
Steelers nothing. Chase McLaughlin to kick off for the Buccaneers.
Nice little energy on their sideline after that fumble return scored, and with plenty of energy, he'll send this one away. Making some progress here. Races past midfield.
Can't make this shit up, can you, Traven? You cannot make this up, boy. It is insane. That is insane.
Chris Boswell for the point after.
Nigga still ain't changed the damn kicking meter. Hoes.
Answer in kind. We're tied 7-0.
Chris Boswell to kick off for Pittsburgh.
After watching one kick get taken back, partner, let's see how well they can replicate it as this one's away. Here's a return from the 7. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
The Bucs take over first and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
Offense out now to get us started. It's first and 10. Now it's the first carry for Isaiah Pacheco. And he'll have a small 4-yard chunk there. Jack Sawyer working hard, making the stop.
Jack Sawyer.
You know, Kate, that might be a little bit of a disappointing run to him. He wanted more. They always do. That's exactly what they were after offensively to get this drive moving.
They'll come up after that 4-yard gain. It's 2nd and 6. To throw, Mayfield. Has him on the quick hitter. And give him the first down. Winds up at about 6 on that play before you stop.
Move the chains. Got to move them chains. Build momentum and keep that defense on its heels.
You've set it downs for him from the 31. A first down carry for Pacheco. He's got him 6 yards on that carry. It's second down.
Running back sometimes can be like the state of Missouri. And I know you're wondering, what? Yeah, like show me. Like the show me state. Show me what you can do. This running back showed him a week ago he can be efficient. He's going to get more touches today.
Run picks up 6, so that means it's 2nd and 4. Now Mayfield. To the outside, this is caught by Godwin. Near the sideline, he's going to be forced out after a gain of about 20. And that will set up the Bucs first down. Running out of the gun with Pacheco. And he works it down inside the 40. That's a run of 8. Already we're seeing the mind games they can play with personnel. You talk about this all the time, Brock. Looked like a passing set. Left them some room on the ground.
10, 11, heck, even 20 personnel, doesn't matter. Offensively, you get to dictate the terms. Kind of like those pitchers and catchers that once in a while will pitch backwards. Keep your opponent off guard.
Nice run last play. Sets up 2nd and 2. Mayfield will look to throw. Running left side by Godwin. And they stop him. He's marked down along that 18-yard line. That play good for 17 and a first down.
Coming off a 300-yard performance and a win a week ago, you know the rhythm and just the confidence of this offense was high coming in. And that completion, well, it only adds fuel to that confidence.
And keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10. From the red zone on 1st. And the coverage too much to battle through on this play. Multiple defenders there, a lot of contact at the catch. This one's incomplete.
I think those big old boxing gloves might have made a better catch and a better call than receiver gloves right there for that one. It is going to be a fight to hang on the ball, and we just saw physicality personified.
No luck on 1st down. Here's 2nd and 10. Throwing again is Baker. This is hauled in by Allen on the right side. Good work there, adding a little chunk after that catch as he gets it ahead for 8 yards. Make this 3rd and short.
That's a gain of 8.
Sometimes when you're just looking to move it forward, get some small yards on the throw. Quarterback's best friend, security blanket. And when it's a big old tight end, that's an extra bonus.
All right, 2 yards to go here on 3rd down on what will be the 9th play of this impressive drive. We'll go with a design keeper. And he barrels across for a touchdown. McLaughlin attack on the extra point. This one splits the uprights. It is good. And our score 14-7 now here in the 1st.
14. Steelers 7. Chase McLaughlin to kick off.
McLaughlin has it on the tee, and he's ready to send this flying. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Brock. So they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35. The Steelers with some very good field position as they get set, 1st and 10. Play action here with Rodgers. His first throw is an interception. That's Antoine Winfield Jr. What a call for their first pass of the game. It would have been a big hitter if they completed it, Brock, but just not the right touch on that football, and it ends with an interception.
You could just tell these cover guys, they've been waiting for their first chance to go get some work done in this one. They did their homework, number one. And number two, Kate, as Russell Wilson loves to say, the separation was in the preparation.
Brought down after getting his guys about 26 yards. And that is good for a Buccaneer first down.
And a first down. 1st and 10 at the 37-yard line.
We've set it downs from 37. First down, and they go right back to it. And he's only able to get back to the line. It's going to be 2nd down.
These big D tackles in this league, they love weaponizing their size right in the middle of the field. It is so hard to clear a lane against him. And once he got his paw on him, it was dead on arrival.
First down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10. Mayfield thrown out of the pistol. Over the middle is brought in by Otten. And down he goes as the 2nd down play picks up 8.
Kate, if there was one throw in the game plan that kept me up at night more than any other, it was an out route versus zone coverage. Because you got to throw it with anticipation, but you also got to make sure those defenders' eyes aren't reading you like a book.
Here he is on 3rd and short. Here's a screen set up for Pacheco. On 3rd down, they wind up going the wrong way. That one goes backwards.
A loss of 9 brings up 4th down.
On 4th down, the Buccaneers trying to put 3 on the board with Chase McLaughlin. This is a 55-yard look from the left hash. He had all the distance and just enough accuracy to send it through. And that'll push it to double digits in a 2-possession game.
He had the distance dial. The accuracy, maybe not so much. But from that distance, you could excuse being a little off one way or the other. The upright, it helped him there. And that really is all that matters.
Chase McLaughlin to kick off.
McLaughlin has it on the team, and he's ready to send this flying. Wilson with a return here. Good work so far. He's got room. And the tackle's made as he gets it out to the 32. Well, these top-tier offenses have brought the firepower so far. Plenty of points in that first quarter. Our score, 17-7. More from Raymond James Stadium coming up after the break. Second quarter, all queued up and ready to go. It's Steeler football. They'll start this drive out, 1st and 10. Receiver in motion, he's headed right. Now here's Rodgers. That's complete to the rookie out of Alabama. There's the tackle. This play goes for 29 before it, though. And that is good for Pittsburgh, first down. Offense going audible this time. Here's Rodgers. Finds his back, Jalen Warren. And they found something that worked there. Nearly 30 yards on that play. And almost always, that's going to be good for a first.
Just excellent effort on that catch. And a lightning quick transition from bringing that football in to getting vertical. He was not content for a second to end that play where he caught it. Any catch he makes, his intent is to put some serious yards on top of it.
From the red zone now. This one's caught. And they'll get this down nearly to the end zone. Instead, stopped at the 2. Offense in the hurry up here.
10 yards on the pickup. It's second and
On
inches.
second down, Warren. And the defense holds him at the 2. Brock, he can't get beyond the line, so a couple yards short of that end zone.
When you get stuff like that on a second down run, the focus kind of shifts from getting a first down to just giving your punter enough room to get the ball out.
Battle coming up on 3rd and inches. Thinking touchdown, but they will not get it. That's incomplete. And maybe worse, Brock. It's going to bring up 4th down.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to 3rd and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was 3rd and manageable and an incomplete.
They're going for this. Thinking touchdown, obviously, but they could also get a first down. They'll go for it. Rodgers. Center of the end zone. Finds his man. Touchdown, Pittsburgh.
Touchdown.
Pat Fryermuth. The second score that he has brought in this season. Boswell to add the PAT. Sent right down the middle and good. And they trail by 3.
17. Steelers 14. Chris Boswell to kick off for Pittsburgh.
Volley set up and it's away. Just a 3-point game now. Fielded at the 7. Jukes away from 1. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
First and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Tampa Bay bringing the offense to the line. It's 1st and 10. They give to Pacheco to start this drive. Escapes the defender. Breaks the tackle. He's got space ahead. He's brought down here, but they will take it 18 yards and a first.
Well, more often than not, it's the passing game that's asked to go from first down in just one play. But when you get that big play potential on the ground, geez, it just infuses your offense with confidence.
Only took him one play, Brock, and they have already made it to the 40-yard line. Baker now off to play fake. This one's to Rice out on the right side. And his effort after the catch gets him up near that marker. Gain of 9, Brock gets second down.
That is a textbook first down completion. Sets up second and very manageable. It creates space to take that shot downfield.
Got 9 of the 10 with that last grab. Need to get the last yard now on second. From the pistol, here comes Pacheco. And what a hit there. Alex, she faced the price for moving the chains that time.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know, and you may come back to. Because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of a defense.
Markers are reset. Here we go. Ball at the 44. Going to the ground again on first. And he's down to almost... Oh, no. Actually going to give him the 30 here. Well, it has been an exciting one so far as we have reached our 2-minute warning. It's the Bucs who are in front here at Raymond James. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. It's Pacheco again. And they'll manage to contain him after about a 6-yard pickup. Derek Harmon, the former Oregon Duck, making that stop.
Even though we don't have mics in that huddle, I can imagine what's being said down there, Kate. It is keep feeding him. When you get positive yards and you start to run the ball and wear out your opponent, don't go away from it.
1st down run gets him 6. So now it is 2nd and 4. Right back to Pacheco. And a massive hit at the end of that play. Oh, baby. But he hangs on through it. Still able to get that 1st down.
We see it and hear it all the time. For receivers, their favorite moment is just to go up over a DB and make a play. And for these running backs, there is nothing that beats slamming right through a tackle and getting that 1st down.
Pacheco the back on 1st down. Now up to a handful of carries just on this series. Working inside the red zone. To the left side, Sanders has it. And he's going to be dropped quickly after making that catch. Being limited to a couple.
It's just kind of the type of play. Why you name a position like this tight end? Because it's going to be tight throws into contested windows, and you got to get the job done with people all around you.
Couple of yards on the catch, leaves them 2nd and 8. Throwing, Baker. He completes it in traffic. And he's going to be dropped quickly after making that catch. Being limited to a couple.
Making that throw in double coverage to a running back, I don't want to live off of that, and I certainly am not going to count on it. But give some credit to the effort it took to make that catch with a whole bunch of bodies around him.
Quite the drive they're putting together here, partner. This is the 9th play event as they get set for 3rd and 6. Toward the end zone, but incomplete. That's going to force them into a 4th down decision. Didn't see a whole lot of room to fit that pass in, Brock. It takes a special quarterback to thread the needle. He couldn't do it.
You know what that's like? That's like passing across your own crease in hockey, kid. That's a big no-no. When you challenge double coverage in the end zone, then let me tell you, coaches don't really like that either.
6 yards to the line. The offense is going to go for this. Mayfield to throw for it. He's got it. Complete to Pickens. And he's not going to get to the end zone. The stop is made in time at the 2, but hey, 4 more chances coming. They've got a 1st and goal. Timeout taken by the Buccaneers. They're first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. Might be trying to power this across, Brock. They've got 3 tight ends out there. It's 1st and goal. Play fake, it's Mayfield. That one's incomplete in the end zone.
Play playing really good goal line defense, Kate. It's like playing really good triple option defense. It takes everybody doing their job. Offenses in the league today, they love to get those tight ends out in space. You got to win mano a mano. It's exactly what they did.
So after the incomplete pass, here's 2nd and goal. Here's Baker to throw. Looking, but will not find it. So incomplete on 2nd and goal, Brock. Chances starting to run thin to score here. And as that one falls incomplete, Brock, the pressure ticks up just a bit because this has been too good a drive to not pay it off in the end zone.
Yeah, Kate, it's time to find your best matchup.
Yeah.
Unless you're already committed to going for it on 4th, you've got one more shot. Players, not plays. Get it to your best player.
Buckle up. It's 3rd and goal. Pacheco. And the run will not work. He is stopped at the line. This is going to be 4th and short. Timeout called by the offense, and with another timeout available, they could actually get another 2 plays if they work quick. Well, so far, Brock, a true goal line stand, 3 straight runs, and they've held them out every time.
But technically, you can't call it a stand until you
so
see
far,
what they do
so
here
far.
on 4th. So far, so good. And offensively, I don't think I'm challenging with the run a 4th time.
Just 2 yards away, so the offense going for it. It's 4th and goal. Here we go. It's Mayfield. And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. Rashee Rice. He's 4th through the air this season. Manage that clock beautifully. Down to the final moments, Brock, and they get the score just before halftime.
That doesn't change the theme of the halftime speech, but I guarantee you it adds some enthusiasm to the tone. That was awesome.
That one splits the uprights. And that makes this a 10-point game. So we'll see if it's a kick return that ends our half, or if we get a play from scrimmage as this one's away. Starting from the 5. So that's the halfway point of this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Brock and I will be back right after this. Now Boswell on to send this away. That's going to be taken in at the 8. And he's brought down inside the 20 on an uneventful effort.
At their own 18-yard line.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. Play action. Here's Mayfield. It's Pickens on the slant. And it's a big gain on this play. Giving him about 19 yards and the 1st down, too.
Gain of 19 yards. That's good for a 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 38-yard line.
Quite the start to that drive, huh, partner? First play sets him up at the 38. Here's Baker. Completes this one to Rice. Tackle finally comes in well downfield. That's a gain of about 26. And that is good for a Tampa Bay 1st down.
6 yards.
That's just so good. I mean, that is teaching tape right there. It's what you want your guys to do. To not just catch it and fall down, but have a plan. Yes, you got to catch it first, but then have a plan to go attack. Be aggressive. Get those yards after catch. That is a job well done. New set of downs from 37.
to throw is Mayfield. Connecting on the slant. And he runs this to the 25 before being brought down. It's a gain of 11 there, and that picks up the first.
Tight ends will eat up every one of those opportunities to show and prove they could be chain movers as well. Even as they get more and more recognition in this league, they're still constantly working to prove that they're playmakers too.
Baker now. Cut near the goal line. And across the line he goes. Touchdown, Buccaneers. George Pickens, number 5 for him this season.
First thing you do as a quarterback, the first thing that you do when you get to the NFL level, if you haven't learned it earlier, is you scan those safeties. Do I got middle field open or close? Do I got single high or too high? Is that post going to be available? Because if it is, big plays can follow.
Extra point by McLaughlin is up and good. And that makes this a 3-possession game.
31, Steelers 14. Chase McLaughlin to kick off for the Buccaneers.
McLaughlin has it on the tee, and he's ready to send this flying. Wilson with a return here. And he's walloped just as he gets across the 25. What a hit. He's down shy of the 30. First call here coming from the shotgun. To throw, Rodgers. He's hit and taken down. They got him at the 18. Offense in the hurry up here.
A loss of 9 yards. It's second down.
Going with an alternate play here. They're going to read at the line. Rodgers now on second down. Target is there, but it is incomplete. Defender saying, not on my watch. Making a hit to force that to the ground. It's third down.
I hate to be Mr. Negative guy, but a sack 2 plays ago, an incompletion right there. All that's missing, Kate, is an interception on this play, and you're going to hand this quarterback a misfortune trifecta that nobody wants.
Last pass unsuccessful. Let's see what they do on third down. Rodgers to throw. Absolutely fires this one right side. And this is going to be incomplete. Great looking catch, but he lost track of that sideline. We've got fourth down.
That is 3 plays and out. It's fourth down.
A full quarter to go, but they feel like they got to make their move now. They are going for this. On fourth down, it's Rodgers. And they get to him. The fourth down gamble backfires with a sack. And it's a turnover on downs inside the red zone.
Well, this one never had a chance. Between the pressure right there in his face and the coverage downfield, quarterback still should have at least thrown it up there and given somebody an opportunity to make a play.
Offense to the line. They're going to have trips right to start out. Now Mayfield. Caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. George Pickens, his second of this quarter. McLaughlin attack on the extra point. Accuracy perfect there as it's center cut. And that makes this a 24-point ball game.
Steelers 14. Chase McLaughlin to kick off for the Buccaneers.
McLaughlin has it on the tee, and he's ready to send this flying. Wilson with a return here. Finds some space. He's past the 30. And they'll start this drive in good position, a little shy of the 40.
At their own 38-yard line.
Good field position as the Steelers come up to it. 1st and 10. Now here's Rodgers. And someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Alex Anzalone with the pick.
Well, that's now 2, Kate, that they've gotten him for picks in this game, and he's got to be careful, right? You've got to protect the football. It is the greatest treasure you have as an offense. And this defense, well, they've got 2 in their pocket, and you know they're going to be going after number 3.
Good starting field position for the Buccaneers. 1st and 10. Off the play fake. Here's Mayfield. Toward the perimeter. It's Rice. And he's brought down right in the neighborhood of that 40-yard line. He gets 16 yards on that play. And that will be a Tampa Bay 1st down.
That just felt like a composure play. Quarterback was calm. Receiver did his job securing the ball. And because of it, those chains are a-moving.
Mayfield set to pass. Into the hands of Pickett. Big play before they get to him. That one's going to pick up about 23. And that will set up a Bucs 1st down.
That's another Buccaneers 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 17-yard line.
From the red zone now. This one's caught. And we might be close to this lead growing again. That play gives them a 1st and goal.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted them. They wanted them on a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, but then go to work after.
Offense in position now. It's 1st and goal. Mayfield will look to throw. To the end zone, and this is going to be reeled in. Touchdown, Buccaneers! 10 Hurst, his 7th of the season. McLaughlin attack on the extra point. This one splits the uprights. It is good. And they pad their lead by 1.
45. Steelers 14. Chase
McLaughlin has it on the tee, and he's ready to send this flying. Wilson with a return here.
Nobody fucking reacted with his damn people. It's crazy. Nobody. Nigga threw a whole goddamn fucking slant to my damn cover fucking 2 and nobody reacted on it. But his fucking player. Like, come on, bro. Be real, man. Be fucking real, bro. Shit fucking ridiculous. Lost this fucking shit right here, man. That shit ain't been a fucking loss. That fucking all. Shit's insane to me. It's crazy.
Shaking off the pit quickly. He's going to throw.
Of course I dropped the ball. Of course I did. Of course I did. Why wouldn't I? Why wouldn't I? His people ain't dropped shit. You know. Obviously his goddamn people better than my people. It's crazy. It's crazy how his people better than my fucking people. We know in fucking real life they fucking not. Man. And then how are you sticking with? Come on, bro. You not supposed to be sticking with him. Damn.
But because they are losing, they gotta keep throwing it and risking these contested lanes.
I've said to you once, I've said to you a million times, coordinator's job is to get you open, right? My job is to get you a one-on-one, and your job
is to win.
And we're not doing it.
And they'll get to him here. Play finally put to an end after about 15 yards gained, and they got that first down too. Rodgers not a fan of that call. He's switching it up.
And the Steeler first down.
He just get the play off. Caught by Warren out of the backfield. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory. Thankfully, only one quarter to play now. We've reached the end of 3 in this lopsided affair. It'll be the Steelers with possession, but this game pretty one-sided at this point. Picked up a few on that first down play, so now we've got 2nd and 7. They've got a man in motion. On 2nd down, Rodgers fits it through the middle. And he has him almost 30 yards on a big play. First down coming up. Working quickly here.
28-yard gain.
Here's what the call. All right, they're shuffling things around a bit. From the red zone on first. Caught just shy of the goal line. Touchdown. That's going to make it 1st and goal. Looking for it with Warren. And he's going to be taken down as this defense shows some backbone. Great stand to get him at the 2.
This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline in his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try and escape and react. Instead, it goes backwards.
And they're turned away again. 2 great defensive stands. We've arrived at 3rd and goal. Now we'll run with Dowdle. And he runs it across. Touchdown.
Touchdown, Pittsburgh.
Rodgers has his guys set, looking to tack on 2 to that touchdown.
The Steelers will line up for the 2-point conversion.
And the call to go for it not rewarded as the pass falls incomplete.
Buccaneers 45. Steelers.
Well, the win may be lost, but their effort certainly isn't. They're going to try to get this one back after the score. Pittsburgh will go ahead and use its 2nd timeout. We'll see how judicious they choose to be with that final timeout. They're going down swinging. We see here getting ready for an onside kick. the Buccaneers managed to recover the football. Well, I guess they kind of had to do it here, Brock.
Yeah, it's called a have to. Yeah, kind of have to at this point of the game, huh?
Okay, but like most things in this game, it did not work out for them.
Yeah, let's face it, even if they do recover that, probably not going to find a way to win. But this is a time where you work on things, where you do build to the following week. Got to find a way to flush this because it's just not been their kind of game.
From the 40-yard line now, this is 1st and 10. Now a give left side to Pacheco. And he's able to manage a couple on that run.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8. Baker now off the play fake. Throwing this one back of the end zone. This is going to be caught. The heave connects. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. Ted Hurst. And he is halfway to his total from a week ago.
There are a couple different ways now you can win on a fly route. You can just run right by somebody, or you can use that big body, try to win a one-on-one matchup. Whatever way you go about it, this is the type of upside this route can provide.
That one right down the middle. And they continue piling onto this lead. McLaughlin has it on the tee, and he's ready to send this flying. Here's a return from the 7. And in the end, only able to get this up to his 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. Rodgers will look to throw. Oh, brother, it's another interception. And he takes this one back. It's a pick 6 and a Tampa Bay touchdown. Defense getting in on the fun, Brock, with that 4th quarter lead as they provide a nice little boost there with the pick 6.
Yeah, you could feel some of the desperation of this offense, and when you get into that mode, it is danger time. Defenses love to take advantage of it. I always say to you, Kate, play fast but never in a hurry. You can't be rushed offensively because you can often be rushed into mistakes like that.
McLaughlin with the extra points. And they add another to their lead.
The score, Buccaneers 59, Steelers 20. Chase McLaughlin.
Well, Brock, hopefully some short memories on offense as they get it right back here on the kickoff after that pick 6. This return starts at the 5. And a decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30.
The Steelers take over 1st and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
All right, 1st and 10, going heavy to the right side here. 3 tight ends. They'll start on the ground. Gallo. These hits finally taken out, so call it a gain of about 23 on the play before they got to him. And that's going to give the Steelers the 1st down. One play in, Brock, and this drive is already into enemy territory. Warren here from the gun. He finds him 6 yards on that 1st down run.
Some backs are easier to tackle than others. Some, well, they just choose violence. They look for those opportunities to bust through tackles and keep those legs pumping.
This is Dowdle on 2nd down. And he's going to manage 3 for them on the play. Stop just a little bit shy of the marker. And we're going to have to pause here. An injured buck still out there and being looked at now. 3rd and a lone yard coming up. There's Dowdle again. He's hauled down after just a couple of yards, but enough. Importantly enough, they get that 1st down.
On the tackle. 2 yards on the play. And the Steeler 1st down.
We've hit the 2-minute warning here in Tampa. Steelers hoping to do some window dressing in the time remaining. We've set a downs from 37. Here's Rodgers. Finds a seam down the middle. And this is going to make it down to the 6. That's going to set him up with first and goal. Got to hurry this to the line.
First and goal.
Offense going audible this time. First and goal, Warren. And it won't matter in the end, but nevertheless, he's in for the late touchdown. Boswell to add the PAT. Send right down the middle and good. And they cut into the lead by another point.
59. Steelers 27.
With time ticking away, they prepare for a must-get onside kick. The Steelers say they have it, and indeed they do. Steeler football. Pittsburgh offense to the line. Here's first and 10. Running back sent in motion. Now Rodgers. Trying to push deep downfield. Brought in inside the 20. And he's all the way home. Touchdown, Pittsburgh.
Touchdown, Pittsburgh.
Boswell to add the PAT. Accuracy perfect there as it's center cut. And margin now down to 25 points.
Steelers 34.
Well, don't look up at the clock, everybody. That is certainly not their friend as they get set to try an onside kick. And the Buccaneers manage to recover the football. They may have caught them a little by surprise on the last onside try, but certainly much more prepared this time around. That one is not successful.
Yeah, it's tough enough. The numbers tell all of us, right? It's tough enough to do it once. Recovering 2 in a row, well, that's borderline impossible. And that Hands team, they were going to let their side down a second time, that's for sure.
Running up the middle, Pacheco. And he'll take this ahead for 7. We've got 2nd and 3 now.
Cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity in the playbook, whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
7 yards on that last play, so this is 2nd and 3. The lateral goes haywire, live ball. But it looks like the Buccaneers made a heads-up play, got on top of that one for the recovery. Almost the impact play this defense was searching for, but they could only get half the job done, partner. Fumble forced, but they couldn't recover.
I'll tell you what else it forces, though. That coordinator, that play caller on the other side, now got a little bit of doubt about his ball handlers. Got to have better ball security than that.
20.
Baker out of the pistol. And that's incomplete, so the defense forces 4th down.
Typically by this point, with this kind of lead late in the game, you don't see the ball pushed down the field. Now, there's part of me that kind of likes it because you're giving your backups an opportunity to play. There's also a part of me where you better be careful because I don't think this defense is going to forget it.
Has the direction, but not the distance. It falls just short. And looking at the scoreboard, Brock, I think they can weather the miss there.
Maybe I'm projected here, Kate, but those seem to be the toughest misses. Whether you're in the stadium, watching it online, you're watching it on TV, you're seeing the kick is online, you're watching at field level as a player and everything looks good. But unfortunately, it just falls short.
To throw is Rodgers. Oh no, they get him yet again. And the Buccaneers are going to take over after the interception.
Kate, I think the one thing you and I love about this NFL game is almost all of them are one-score games. So to see a blowout like this, it's taken a superhuman effort defensively, and they just added to it.
Ball just a yard shy of midfield. 1st and 10. Now a pitch play to Pacheco. And he gets it past the 50 and down the Steelers' side of the field. 3 yards on the first down play, and that brings up 2nd and 7.
It's a pickup of 3.
This offense is now left with some ground to make up a little bit here on 2nd down after that drive starts with a very minimal gain.
It's victory formation the rest of the way for these Buccaneers, who take a knee. Sound the cannons, baby! The Buccaneers win it here in Tampa. And it was a game for fans of high-scoring football, wasn't it? I know Brock was enjoying seeing both of these offenses work, and really not a lot to dislike from either group. Just one.